Now, what should designers do in the last 5 minutes I have? First of all, you should really build your rights on right ground. So from day one, you should take all the measures internally and externally, as we're going to see, to protect your right. I told you, don't underestimate the power of an idea. Ideas per se are not protected. So it's the execution of the idea which is protected. Okay? So usually if you have an idea, try to develop it in a way or another, to write it down, to have it as just its execution in your hand and controlling it before deflecting it. Definitely, this is a very broad legal point. So about ideas, we can talk for 1 month without stopping. Okay, and best of all, you should prove your creativity. Okay, proving your creativity is sometimes is very easy, and I'll give you a tip without even consulting any lawyer or anyone. If you really have something, and I mean by it something, and this something is very personal, because authorship and creativity is all about our personality, okay? So if you have this thing, before disclosing it, and you think that, well, if I'm gonna give it to one of these multinationals, or to my colleague, or to my boss, or to my friend, he might steal it, the easiest thing to do is just to go to the nearest Lebanon Post office, to just have a couple of copies from your design, from your thoughts, from anything you want, just put them in an envelope and send them to yourself. For this is very important in case anyone stole your ideas, because you will have a legal document with a legal date proving that on that date you were the creator of the work you are handling. But definitely when you receive the package, don't be very curious and open it to see what's inside. Okay, so keep it sealed until further notice. Definitely, if we're talking also about protecting our IP rights internally, we should seek originality. Now, I'm also, excuse me if I'm being rude in giving my opinion, but at the end of the day, this is my opinion. Now, definitely, if we see any SADER bottle of perfume, if we go through the internet, we see that 90% of the perfume bottles are similar. And we really didn't see a lot of creativity in it. And in my opinion, such a design could not be a real case in case it was copied. However, if we see the Schwarzkopf thing, and we see the Madonna old perfume, the Jean-Paul Gaultier design, we really feel that it's 100% creative. Now, I'm not talking about this perfume, this design, because this is a counterfeit design using Madonna's photos, etc. So it's not easy to create the story. It's not easy to say why we thought about blue instead of red, about, I don't know, circles instead of X, but at the end of the day, if we are really creating something, we can really describe how and why we are creating it. And these branding and rebranding stories are very important for us in the legal field. At the end of the day, we can say that, and we know that, and the judge will know that the one who is creating the brand knows how and why he did that. Okay, protect your IP right externally, prove your copyrights. I told you the easiest thing is just to do it with Lebanon Post, send an email, CC a couple of things. Before that, if it's a trademark, you should definitely register it at the Ministry of Economy and Trade for like $700 or $800 for 15 years. So the value of the registering thing is not really a huge amount. If we are really an established, if we are really professional in what we are doing, we should use the non-disclosure agreements, but for God's sake. Now, first of all, non-disclosure agreements are available everywhere on the net, so you don't need a lot of legal expertise to pick one from the net and use it. But for God's sake, just put some materials in it, because if we only sign non-disclosure agreements without saying what are we really, what we should not be disclosing, it will be very tough for us to protect our rights. So if we're talking about the design, we should sign a confidentiality agreement and insert in it ideas about the design so we can do the thing. And definitely you should fight for your IP rights. At the end of the day, I will leave you with this one. It will express what I told you about in the last slide. Thank you.